So just to kind of prove that school was designed with this ulterior purpose in mind, let me read a quote from one of the architects of American education. His name was William Torrey Harris. He was the U.S. Commissioner of Education from 1889 to 1906, and that was really its formative years. And he built American education as we know it. And here's what he said. 99 students out of 100 are automata, which means robots, careful to walk in prescribed paths, careful to follow the prescribed custom. This is not an accident, but the result of substantial education, which scientifically defined is the subsumption of the individual. Subsumption would be like the repression or the subjugation of the individual, making the individual less, submerging the individuality. The great purpose of school can be realized better in dark, airless, ugly places. It is to master the physical self, to transcend the beauty of nature. School should develop the power to withdraw from the external world. If you're not horrified by that, then I guess you and I are different. I find that quite horrifying. And it strikes in me this chord of sadness, when I think of all of those hours sitting in a dreary classroom, just looking at that clock slowly tick off the seconds, waiting for class to be over so I could live my life, so I could have fun. That habit, waiting for the clock to finally tick down, waiting for the day to end, waiting for the weekend to come, and waiting for your vacation. That's kind of a training, that's a training for not really living your life. Your life happens on the evenings, on the weekends, and on the vacations. But the rest of the time, that's somebody else's life. It's a life you're paid to live. The kind of school that I envision would be a training, a preparation for living the kind of life you want to live. What could be more important than that? If you don't live the life you want to live, what you end up with at age 40 or 50 is a midlife crisis, where you, all of a sudden, you have this moment of panic and you say, hey, I'm 45 years old and my whole life hasn't been mine. It's been somebody else's. When do I get to live my life? I'm hoping to induce a midlife crisis in you, at age 15 or 20 or whatever your age is now.